Tonight, religious groups suggest a holistic approach in tackling security and other development issues. Ahead of APC Special Convention, Nigerians in Edo speak on their expectations. Plus, federal government assures government and people of Ondo State of commitment to apprehend perpetrators of a war attack. A very good evening to you and welcome to NTA Benin News at 7. I am Udrakobong Achibong. The increasing rate of insecurity across the country and other socioeconomic challenges require urgent intervention by leaders at all levels. Nigeria Christian Graduate Fellowship at a press briefing in Benin underscored the stemming tide. Paul Mukago tells us more.
These are leaders and professionals from different backgrounds. The faith-based trans-denominational fellowship provides the platform for them to brainstorm and articulate on common issues of national interest. National President of the fellowship, Professor Shuks Eboka, suggested total overhauling and restructuring of the country to effectively tackle insecurity, poverty, food shortage, fraud, as well as poor and weak educational system.
The time is overdue to harness Nigeria's resources properly, beginning with her vast human resources of technocrats and teeming youth population for good governance. This should help to stem the growing tide of agitations and insecurity and provide a context in which free and fair elections can be conducted.
Captioned "Which Way Nigeria?", the briefing also had contributions from other leaders who made useful suggestions following the group's 21 deliberations and resolutions.
What we are saying, in effect, which other groups are also saying, is that Nigeria needs to be reworked. We cannot pretend that this country is running the way it is at the moment.
The Nigerian Christian Graduate Fellowship is an intellectually equipped Christian body with capacity to positively impact society and the world.
The myriad of challenges confronting Nigeria is one of the major reasons why these leaders from the Nigerian Christian Graduate Fellowship are gathered here to provide solution. They have the opinion that there is a need for Nigerians to work together, close ranks, and also address the critical challenge of insecurity. In Benin, Paul Mukago, NTA News.
Vice President Professor Yemi Osibajo has assured the government and people of Ondo State, especially the entire Awo community, that the federal government will in no distant time fish out the perpetrators of Sunday attack on St. Francis Catholic Church, Awoloa, Owo, and make them pay for their evil act. The Vice President, who gave the assurance when he led federal government delegation to the palace of the Olowo of Owo, noted that the gunman attack is an attack on the entire nation, as Owo has always been known for peace. And moving on now to other stories, President Muhammadu Buhari has promised to provide a desired leadership in the ongoing consultation and consensus building towards ensuring that the governing All Progressives Congress APC obtains power in the 2023 elections by recording its third consecutive victory at the polls in the best interest of the nation. This is while addressing the National Advisory Council of the party, which he tasked to bring the spheres of influence to beam in the process of ensuring that the formidable candidate of the party emerges for the presidential election.
This meeting with the APC National Advisory Council is coming barely 24 hours after President Buhari engaged all the presidential aspirants of the party and urged them to consult, build consensus, and come up with a formidable candidate that will lead the party to victory at the polls. It was, amongst others, aimed at sharpening the focus of the APC family members as well as fortifying the positive democratic principles, practices and culture of the party towards enhancing its electoral fortunes.
I recognize the fact that you all have diverse interests, spheres of influence, and expectations. You similarly possess the collective ability to ensure our victory at the 2023 polls by strengthening the stability and unity of the party. My charge and appeal to you all, therefore, is to reach out to your various spheres of influence to actively promote the spirit of consultation and consensus building so that a formidable candidate for the 2023 presidential elections would emerge from the convention. Our citizens do not expect less from us.
The standard bearer of the governing party, the president insists, must have the ability to build a unified nation and the capacity to deal appropriately with the nation's fundamental challenges. He said the meetings held so far have not only been fruitful but indicative of a party that is prepared and marching towards a resounding victory at the presidential election.
I wish to assure you that in the interest of the nation and the party, I shall lead this transition process and ongoing consultation till we successfully choose our candidate for the 2023 presidential elections and record our third straight victory thereafter, by God's grace.
President Buhari described as pleasing that the APC presidential aspirants consists of eminent personalities rich in experience, pedigree of accomplishments in life, capacity and commitment to service. Speakers at the meeting, including General Muhammad Magoro, Chief BC Akonde and former Senate President Ken Namani, were unanimous that with hard work and a unified front, APC would win the 2023 elections and expressed appreciation to President Buhari for the great service being rendered to Nigeria. From the State House, Adamu Sambu, NTA News.
Meanwhile, APC party stalwarts and citizens of Edo are expressing the hope that the convention of the ruling All Progressives Congress will produce an acceptable candidate that will meet the yearnings of Nigerians. They spoke with our correspondent Goodluck Enaini on their expectations.
All eyes are trained on the APC as members begin to arrive Abuja this Monday for its national convention to elect the standard bearer for the party. The twists and turns that have characterized the past 3 weeks may continue hours into the decisive primary, a situation citizens in Edo described as the beauty of democracy.
APC convention is as close as anything can be. And as far as I'm concerned, the event at Owo will impact and should impact on the outcome of the primaries. It's not time to play the old politics, but to play politics of exigencies, expediency, and dictating the term of direction of things.
They're all our sons, and they've all achieved in their various field of endeavors. So one will expect that they will give us the best of their best, so that when Nigerians will now have to choose between what the PDP had offered, what Labour had offered, what other party may offer, there should be a little bit higher in stake, so that when Nigerians are voting, they may have the way.
Hours to the commencement of the convention, it has been stories of alignments and stepping downs, followed by refusal and deniers. As the aspirants prepare for the contest, respondents sues for the spirit of sportsmanship. In Benin, Goodluck Enaini, NTA News.
Emergency of Senator Francis Alimekana as the senatorial candidate of one of the parallel groups of People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Edo North, following the resignation of Mrs. Victoria Adelokun, who initially won the election, has been a subject of discourse among political pundits in the state. Obayotobo Prasad reports.
The drain, all the green colors.
The repeated primary, according to the state chairman of the party, Tony Azegini, is in compliance with the directives
of the food, of the vegetable soup.
Mrs. Adelokun, who won the primary conducted on the 23rd of this month, but later resigned. He also cleared the air on the legality of Francis Alimihena's candidature, just as others share their views.
She has withdrawn voluntarily, and I don't know cannot stay without a candidate. To comply with INEC and the leader of our parties in Abuja headquarters, we must conduct an emergency primary. It is what we have done here today.
Very transparent exercise, and it is what is supposed to be done.
The party's guidelines, Part 4, specifically Part 4, Section 2, stipulates that when a candidate emerges after a primary election and the candidate withdraws, the party activates that section to hold an emergency electoral election to fill that vacancy.
With this development, PDP in Edo North still has Pascal Ugbome and Francis Alemehena as winners in the 2 parallel primaries.
A reminder that you can catch the news live on our YouTube channel, NTA Benin, and reach out to us in the newsroom on any breaking news and happenings in Edo State via the number 091-535-59648. You can also reach us on WhatsApp messages through the same number. We now take a break. We'll be back shortly. Please stay tuned.
Next time you visit the ancient city of Benin, 2 things will excite you: the warmth and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Randeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities, fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Rendeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Rendeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenoyi Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.rendekihotels.com. Rendeki Gold. Our hospitality is gold.
Now available in Benin City. Yes, right here in Benin City.
What?
You don't have to travel anywhere.
Come on, let it out. Talk now.
Joba Eli and Perkins Mechano Generator Showroom just opened in Benin.
For real?
It's right here with us. Brand new, authentic, reliable quality Perkins and Mechano generators from 15 kVA to 2000 kVA at Uye Technical Limited. Joba Eli and Perkins Mechano Showroom, 83 Mission Road, Benin City.
Big generators, when they make noise, where they power industries, hotel, big offices, churches, mosques, big houses, and other plenty places.
You got it. Different sizes and capacity at the most affordable price to suit your specific needs, with after-sale services without the stress of traveling anywhere. Perkins and Mechano unbeatable range of power generators now available at Uye Technical Limited, Jovaeli and Perkins Mechano Showroom, 83 Mission Road, Benin City.
This is not just a hotel. It's a resort, a place where luxury, class, and hospitality meets. It's not just four walls. It's a reinvention. It's an idea that relaxation should be brilliant. We offer world-class services that makes the experience unforgettable. Edo Heritage Hotel, you can't get it better.
Praise God, this morning my name is Senior Pastor of Renown Evangelical Ministry, the single preacher in TV. I want to invite you for these 6 days of holy Lord. Expose those holding my testimony.
Somebody hold up fire. Anyone in your family which is that carry Bible, which is that speaking tongue, let fire,
God of miracles. Date, Tuesday, 7th of June to Sunday, 12th of June, 3 p.m. each day. Saturday, 6:30 in the morning. Venue, Wisdom Cathedral, 21 Bank Lane by Wrighton Hotel, back of Global Hotel, Upper Mission Road, Benin City. In this program, the single begin the bangaloos of Praise Be Delivered. Join me for another June encounter. God of miracle will fight your battle. Join me. It's your season to testify. God bless you.
Many thanks for staying tuned. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, says it has injected a number of technological innovations into the conduct of subsequent elections in Nigeria to check identified lapses in previous elections. The Commission, however, appealed to Nigerians, especially stakeholders in the election process, to monitor and prevail on politicians not to undermine the process. Adogbeju Jegba was at a forum of media executives with top officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, in Ado-Ekiti.
Was organized by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to intimate media executives about the Commission's effort in ensuring successful polls come June 18. As accurate report of the election plays a significant role in the success story of the election. INEC Commissioner Voter Education Festus Okoye assures that everything has been put in place for the success of the election, as 10,000 adult staff have been incorporated for the exercise.
And we are going to use this particular election to test some of our technological innovations to make sure that we get everything right.
There was presentation on technical innovations by INEC with special emphasis on beavers and its usage. The interactive section clarified issues, concerns and anxieties about the beavers, lapses that may occur in the voting process, and the need for media executives to acquaint themselves with the electoral law, as it is incumbent on media executives to be careful and meticulously process every information to avoid confusion, fake news and its attendant consequence.
The various do's and don'ts and those red flags that the journalists and media men should watch out for.
With this training, definitely INEC is going to achieve a mileage.
With this technological advancement, hopes are high that the June 18th governorship election in Ekiti State will be a huge success. From Ado-Ekiti, Adogbeji Ojegba, NTA News.
The tenure of the 10-man Ambrosali University Special Intervention Team by 6 months. Statement by the Secretary to the State Government, Osarodonogie, indicates that the extension is in furtherance to the provision of Section 2C of the Ambrosali University Special Intervention Powers Law 2021. The general public, staff and students of the Ambrosali University Ekpoma are to note the foregoing. Now, a magistrate court in Iworia in Benin today struck out a criminal case against Arisco Sewigie, the purported Ogiame of Utantan Kingdom, for no case submission. Philomeno Gbebo reports. Well, that report seems not to be ready. Moving on now, you're still watching NTA Benin News at 7. We now take a break. We'll be back shortly. Please stay tuned.
This life I can't keep myself. I can't keep myself. I can't keep myself. Allow me to flex.
Hello there. Welcome to the newest lounge in the ancient city of Benin, Hyperion Lounge, a lounge with good food, music, drinks, karaoke, networking, exclusive for VVIP, and a relaxed environment to meet the right people. Hyperion Lounge is situated at rooftop floor, which has a panoramic view of the city. Visit us at 76 Akakava Central Hotel, Efedosa Signature, opposite First Bank, Benin City. For seat reservation, call 091-5111-1123. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Hyperion Central. Email info.hyperioncentra@gmail.com. All COVID-19 guidelines is strictly adhered. Hyperion Lounge, Lounge, exclusivity redefined.
Oh, guy, then make I run use your phone, Jare.
Guy, where did you do your glow line now?
Baba, calm down now. Not be this NIN wahala, they give me stress. They don't even block my lines.
But na glow NIN link a simple pass now. Yes, simple. Just dial *109#. Tell where to do. See, take in my phone.
What if I don't get NIN before?
Simple. Just go any glow word now. Once you go get your NIN. Yes.
Guy, I get plenty guys who don't link their NIN. Until now, their phone still they block.
Tell them when they go any glow word now. Once they go block their line. Yes, now.
No, I'll make I use your own phone for now. I go start my own later.
Guy, talk plenty talk. You know, so when I link my line, Glow dash me plenty bonus. Yes, now. And when you link your own line, Glow will dash you up to 20,000 naira bonus.
20,000?
Yes, so 20,000 naira bonus.
Yo, fam, take your phone. Remove. Yeah, and they go link my NIN.
This bonus now for both new and existing customers, so.
Oh yes, Ameosa Motors. We don't turn that for we new branch for number 128 Saple Road by Ajib Junction for Benin City. Not be only that one, we don't upwekerize the price for Niger Delta roads. We need to worry by NRA Junction 500. We need to Abraka 700. We need to Ugeli 1,000. We need to Bayasa 1,500. We still the load from Benin to Port Harcourt. Worry to Auchi, worry to Ekpoma. We need to Ekun, Obiaroko, Kwale, Umutu, even Ekpoma to Port Harcourt City. For Ameosa Motors, safety of all our passengers, now it be number one. That's now why we dey make sure say we use new motors and qualified drivers. Make you visit any of our branch around you to enjoy the upwekrization of Ameosa Motors. Ameosa Motors, king of the road.
Many thanks for staying tuned. And back to the report where we told you that a magistrate court in Iro area in Benin today struck out a criminal case against Arisco Zenwingie, the purported Ogiame of Utantan Kingdom, for no case submission. Phileme Ogbebo reports.
Delivering judgment on the case, the presiding chief magistrate Okunsi Osayande ruled that since Edo State government, which has been the prosecuting witness, has entered a no-case submission in the case, the court has no business entertaining and continuing with the case, and accordingly struck out the case. Arisco Zenwingie and others were earlier charged by the Edo State government at Oedo Magistrate Court for waging criminal war and installing a traditional ruler without lawful authority as prohibited by the Traditional Rights and Chieftaincy Edict of 1979 of Benin State as applicable to Edo State.
Today, the governor has seen the need to resolve that issue. We are happy today is a day we'll be looking up to since 2015. There is peace, and in the interest of peace, I want everybody to live as they used to live within the domain so that Benin can develop.
For now, we are happy about it, and we are indeed grateful to the governor for freeing us.
Chief Ogiame had earlier been remanded in prison for ascribing to himself as Ogiame Utatan of Benin Nation without the authorities of the Oba of Benin and Edo State government. In Benin, Philomena Ogbebo, NTA News.
And now to sports update with Clement Olorotoba as our guide.
United did enough on Sunday to close the gap on Rivers United, thanks to JC Akila's 38-minute strike over Kano Pillars in the match 32 of the Nigerian Professional Football League. In Ilorin, Issa Gata and former league top scorer Junior Lukosa scored as the hosts Kwara United defeated Katsina United 2-0. The unimpressive performance of Shooting Stars continued as they suffered a 2-0 defeat to Dakada FC in Uyo. With the results, Plateau United has now reduced the gap between them and Rivers United to 7 points. Meanwhile, Nigeria and Benin Republic will represent Zone 3 in the African Youth Games in Egypt later in the year, having qualified from the Zonal Beach Volleyball competition in Badagry. Nigeria male team finished with 12 points, followed by Benin Republic with 9 points. Nigeria Republic placed third with 6 points, while Ivory Coast occupied the fourth position with 3 points.
To promote this competition, this beach volleyball for you, because we need that in 5 years we have a good ranking.
Nigeria qualified, came first. It's not a surprising thing. We're going to put
a lot of effort, and because of the African Youth Games now, which is not a joke.
And finally, French Open champion Rafael Nadal says he does not want to keep playing if he continues to need anesthetic injection to numb chronic foot pain. The 36-year-old won his record aesthetic 14th title at Roland Garros, having no feeling in his left foot. The Spaniard had multiple injections during a tournament where he won a 22 Grand Slam title on Sunday. The two-time Wimbledon champion says he will not play at the All England Club, where the grass court major starts on 27th June. With sport updates, Clement Olorutoba, NT News.
And that's the news. Many thanks for watching. Good evening.